Hello and welcome to Bottom 5, where we take a subjective look at the bottom 5 worsts of all time. In today's episode, we take a dive into the world of Boku no Hero Academia. Boku no Hero Academia, or BNHA for short, is a shonen jump manga that has quickly gained popularity. In the world of BNHA, the majority of the population is born with special powers, also known as quirks. Due to the existence of these quirks, society places the citizens into the category of hero or villain. Now that the basic principles of the BNHA world are covered, let's take a look at the bottom 5 worst quirks in Boku no Hero Academia. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Warning! The following video contains spoilers for the Boku no Hero Academia manga and anime. Please be advised. Number 5. Toru. Toru's quirk is Invisibility. Although Invisibility is a very practical quirk, Bottom 5 believes that there are very heavy consequences to consider. Hear us out. In the world of Boku no Hero Academia, students need to stand out in order to get the best hero internships, become noticed by heroes to potentially become sidekicks, and ultimately become a famous licensed hero, which will affect salary and overall livelihood. All of these things are almost impossible to do when your quirk is to altogether disappear. With a quirk like Invisibility, it would be easy to attract the wrong kind of attention from the villain association. With the ability to have your actions completely undetected, one could only imagine the amount of deviant behavior you can get away with and never be caught. Number 4. Ojiro. Ojiro has a large tail which, given its size and thickness, packs a pretty heavy punch. Ojiro makes our bottom 5 list for a couple of reasons. For starters, Ojiro's quirk has no surprise factor. Most quirks are not detectable until first use. As such, Ojiro must learn to successfully avoid substantial damage from his opponent's first attack to learn their quirk, while his opponent can clearly gauge Ojiro's ability and range from just one look. And in a world where every enemy you encounter has a special and potentially lethal power, that could cost you your life. In battle, it's always important to have an ace up your sleeve. But that is an impossible task when your ace is a tail roughly the length and thickness of your body. Furthermore, Ojiro has no range, so any enemies with projectile-type quirks would have Ojiro at a huge disadvantage. Number 3. Itsuka. Itsuka has the ability to enlarge her fists to roughly 3 times the size of her body. This increase in size also comes with an increase in strength, to the level where she can even crush tungsten shields. One of the reasons Itsuka makes our list is due to the lack of marketability of her quirk. In the internship arc, Uwabami selects Itsuka as a modeling intern due to her beauty. In the modeling and commercial biz, appearance is everything. So if Itsuka follows this career path, she would pretty much be forced to never use her quirk. I mean, it would be hard to sell an image of delicate beauty if you have giant hands that could crush someone's bones into dust. Also, it should be noted that Itsuka's quirk is really just a super nerfed version of Mount Lady, who is able to enlarge her entire body to the size of a giant. Number 2. Stain. Stain's blood curdle quirk allows him to paralyze any target by ingesting their blood. However, the amount of time of paralysis varies depending on the target's blood type, with type B being the longest duration of paralysis at 8 minutes. Although this may seem like a powerful quirk when observed on a standalone basis, it may be the worst for the following reasons. Stain's quirk relies on obtaining blood, so off the bat, this would require the skill to injure someone in hand-to-hand combat, which would be fine. However, in a world where people have superhuman strength, skin as tough as rock, animal-like agility, and the ability to emit wind, lightning, fire, and ice? Well, you would have to match that with superhuman combat ability. Furthermore, the fact that Stain has to actually ingest the blood to activate his quirk makes it a high risk to contract hepatitis or even HIV. With a life-threatening risk like that, I for one would never use this quirk if I had it. Number 1. Medo. Medo's quirk is permeation, which basically means he can phase through any material. Similar to the others on our list, this quirk seems strong. However, the downsides make it bottom 5's worst quirk in BNHA. In the manga, Medo explains it best. When his quirk is activated, his eyes, ears, sense of smell, sense of touch, and even ability to breathe are not functional. This is because light, sound waves, air, and all physical matter phase through him as if he were not there. This would make training nearly impossible. I mean, imagine trying to learn to fight without being able to hear, see, touch, smell, or even breathe. Because of its insane complexity, Medo's quirk must be mastered in order to even do the most mundane permeation tasks. Therefore, his quirk has no function without mastery of its ability. To his credit, because of his insane work ethic, Medo is one of the strongest characters in BNHA, not because of his quirk, but despite it. Those are our bottom 5 worst quirks in Boku no Hero Academia. If you agree or disagree with our list, let us know in the comment section below. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you can stay in the loop. Until next time, bottom 5 out.